Hello YouTube and welcome back to episode 2 of Let's Build an Egyptian Temple. So, I've kind of messed up, kind of not. I mean, I'm kind of like making it my own, but at the same time, I think that this, or what we see in normal temples, is that it sort of cuts across there and these bits go up. So, I'm going to try, see what it looks like. So, we're going to cut it to about here. So, set 0, and see, I've not kind of done that exact, but they're called pylons, and they sort of come out of the top like this and go up like that, and then join up and then go back down on the other side. So what I could do is merge that in with this side here and just completely get rid of this. But then it's kind of counterproductive because it's undoing everything we've done in the last episode. I could expand it out to there, and then, for example, remove all of this side and all of that, so it just sort of cuts down on there. I mean, kind of want to try it, but at the same time, I'm going to have to try it, aren't I? To see what it looks like. It's just one of those things where you're going to have to do loads of work to see if something works, and in your head you're thinking, it's not going to work, I don't want to do it. Then you do it, and it doesn't work, but you're glad that you did it. It's just Minecraft. These are just some of the issues I have when building in Minecraft. So let's do that, and we'll come down here and we'll do here another set 0. So now you can see what I was on about by I'm going to have to remove loads of stuff. And we can bring it up to here. It's going to be there and there, and that's going to be to there. And now that's completely off. So now we need to rethink this. So it's going to be lines of 3. So it's going to be 1, 2, 3, like that. No, hang on. 2 hanging down, so it's going to be like that. This side then can pretty much completely go, so that's going to be a good thing. Just kind of shortening it while we're building it, which is always good. That's way too high. That's going to go down to there, that's going to go down to there. How's that look? Not too bad. So let's mirror this on this side, so that's actually going to be 4. Which means you need another slab there, or block there, and that's going to be 4, which means it sort of merges with that quite nicely. Yeah, looks a bit better, doesn't it? Or does it? I don't know. I'm not too sure. Oh, the ideas in my head. I think I am going to go with this because it looks more like the pictures what I'm doing, so it looks more of what it actually is supposed to look like. I know that it means I've just done pretty much an episode full of work for nothing, but that's part and parcel with you making YouTube videos these days. So let's do that. The set 0 and that to 0, then here to here 0. Here to here, 0, there to there, 0, and how's that? In fact, what I'm almost tempted to do is add a lip here, so it's going to be sort of like this, all the way up on the side of this little pylon. Feels weird calling it a pylon, it doesn't look like a pylon to me. To me, a pylon is the big weird triangular things that your phone things hang on to and stuff like that. We're going to do this all the way alongside, down that side as well. I'm just going to do one layer of it so we can get an idea of how it looks. Yeah, it's a little better. There's still something that's off about it. And I think it's this bit, because I've got it indented, but I think it should stick out. So that's for 2, 3, 4. I think it's because there needs to be sort of, instead of it indenting, it needs to stick out like this, so this can come down on top of it. And probably up a block as well. So it sort of joins in there. Just doing that across, like that. Then we can have really large pillars sort of holding this up and supporting it. That might look quite interesting. And bring that right across like that. Yeah. Yeah, kinda. I've got the idea in my head anyway. So because there's a lot to change and it's a lot of what I've already done, I'm going to do this off camera and just sort of copy and flip it, and then I'll be back in a minute so we can actually get some proper stuff done in this episode. Okay, so we're back, and that kind of looks a bit more like the pylon things that I've been looking at on Google Images, except maybe that's a bit too not steep enough. I don't know if I can be bothered changing it all again. See, I think it should be more 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think it should be more that steep. It's a lot less subtle than what I've done. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, maybe do 5 blocks, and it's not as much to change. So it'd be sort of like that. That still doesn't look right, does it? 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's see. Let's try work this out. So it's going to cut that by. Ooh, would that have to be 3 then? See, this bit doesn't quite look right either, does it? So that needs to be like that, definitely. Then this would need to come down to there. That. Actually, maybe it's just like that. Yeah. That can go to that. I just don't even know anymore. Let's see. So that's going to be cut to here. That. That goes down to there. I think I've just put this back how it was, up with the curve. Yeah, I have, because that just all adds up now. Let's try put this curve over here and see how it looks. So it was like that, and then that goes down to there. Nope. This should be level here. Them two are right though. And this. How does that work then? It's like that. This isn't right, is it? Something's gone drastically wrong somewhere. Let's see, if we do it as 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we're doing it as 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That works out. Comes across to here. That should go down by 5 blocks. That needs to go down by 5 blocks. That's 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to there. So we can work it out from here now. It's going to be that. There. 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 Oh, I just had a horrible sneeze. Right, that looks right. I'm happy with this. That needs to go there though. And this would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that can go like that. Okay, so I now need to copy and flip this again. So I'll be back in a sec, guys. And hopefully we'll got it right this time. There we go. So I've just rounded the tops a little bit and made it steeper. And I think that looks not too bad. But now I'm kind of missing the old one that I did. That was a lot squarer. Okay, so Now that I've flipped this over, we actually need to work on the sort of roof section. So I say the roof section because it's not really a roof. We're just going to add a little lip over the top here like this. I'm deliberately not doing the back detailing yet because, well, we can't even decide on the front yet. So imagine if I was having to change the front and the back, that would just take forever. Put in the comments below as well what you guys think. If you absolutely hate this and you preferred the first one, then I'll go and change that, because I'm thinking of uploading these 2 episodes before I go any further, because I can't really make my mind up. It depends on what extra detailing I get done in this episode and if I start to like it or not. So if I do start to like it, then well, I'll probably put this bit of the video out so you guys won't get confused. There you go. Or I'll probably forget, and then you'll still be confused, and you'll be like, hey, why didn't you do what we wanted you to do? And I'll be like, nah, I ended up liking it. Still, something does not look quite right. This is all 2 blocks thick. This is 3 blocks thick. That's what doesn't look right. So let's rectify that situation and bring that down. And then from here, down. Get rid of that bit. And that should actually look a little better now. Maybe not. I still think this is too... It needs to be steeper. I mean, I know what I'm going for, and it just doesn't seem to look right at all. I think that should be a lot less rounded as well. So let's see, if that's going to be a lot less rounded, we're going to want it to come to here and here, here and here, here and here. And then that can come out like that. I kind of want this to overhang a little further. And possibly a little further this way as well. Just that little added depth. So if we've done that, let's mirror it on this side before we forget. So it's going to be 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. Just squaring it up a bit because it's looking too rounded, and even just doing that makes it look a little bit better. Now we need to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I want 6 on each of these. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. So you can see that each time we do this, we're sort of shortening it, which is kind of a good thing because we don't want this to be a massive structure. Like that. Put a block in there, and 2 blocks in down here. I like that now. That's 6. That doesn't matter. I still don't know if I like this side. Let me just go look at some pictures and see if I can make my mind up. Right. I've decided to move the whole thing over by 2 blocks. I know. It's starting to annoy me now, but these small things that if I don't get them right now, it's going to bug me for the whole thing and then I'm going to lose interest. So hopefully I've still got the selection selected right. Move 2 forwards. There we go. And then we want to bring this in by 2 blocks. So 2 blocks. Like this. Yep, just checking I did actually move it 2 blocks. 2 blocks here as well. God, I used slabs everywhere, didn't I? Don't need to do that. 1, 2, 2. Fill that in. Fill this in. And this should, hopefully, make things look a little bit more right. At the moment, it's just something about it that's not looking right to me and not sitting well with me for some reason. So we've done that. Let's completely get rid of this for a second. This little overhang and this line down here. And we'll continue this on and see how it goes. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2. So that should be right now. Just move that as well. Yeah, so now it doesn't look as bad, so I do just need to move it over a bit. We can get rid of these now, because this isn't going to go down this far. And then what do we think about here? Maybe just bring it round a bit. To there. Bring this up all the way to here. And then we're going to have like a really big round pillar or something to hold up this supported roof, which is going to stick out to there, I guess. I think what I will do is have 2 pillars on either side. So we'll have like one right on the edge there and one that goes up here, and then we'll do the same on that side. I could even bring this right out like that, so it sort of juts out a little bit. Maybe move that over by a block, so I'm going to have to move this little section again. So I'll move that over by a block. Move these up. Probably should have used World Edit for this, would have been a bit quicker, but move that up and cut that in, because I kind of like this little indent, which means then we can extend that out a little bit further. Probably going to thicken this up with either stairs or slabs at some point. Not got around to that stage yet, so not made my mind up yet. And yeah, I'm liking this. Let's just finish this top bit off, copy and flip it, and then see how much time I've actually got left of this episode, because I don't even know right now. Yeah, so let's flip this now. So I'm going to copy it from, in fact it should all stay copied, we just need to remove this point to there. And then if I stand here, copy, flip, paste. There we go. So we can actually remove this as well. We'll have to put those back in at a later date. Worry about the statues then. And bring this out to here. Is that right? That is then right. And that looked a lot more like the pictures I've been looking at. So that, I know it took a lot of messing about, but I am much happier with this shape now than we were at the start. So the next episode, wow, we've wasted 2 episodes on this. This temple series is going to go forever. Next episode, I'm definitely going to do detailing on the front, and then we'll move on through the temple. Luckily, most of the temple's just pillars, so we should just blitz our way through that. That's it for this episode, guys. If you're liking the way this series is going, I don't know why you would be, because it's very frustrating. But if you are, then don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, all that fun stuff, and I'll see you guys in the next one.